guys, and welcome back to my channel and today's video. Today I am going to do my monthly favorites and disappointments, and I know that the last video where I did this type of video I did not have any disappointments, but I do have some in today. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. I actually don't have a ton of new makeup product to show you guys, so I included some old favorites, and I hope that that is okay because I was a little bit on the fence if I should do this video or not this month. And the first product I'm gonna talk about is actually not even a product. The thing is that I got into makeup a few years ago, and before that I didn't know what primer was. I don't think even primer was a thing. If it was, I had no clue. And I still did my makeup every single day, and I set my foundation with some bronzer. It was a shimmer bronzer, I remember. Then I started to use primer when I got into makeup, and my skin has been so weird. You know, the thing that foundation flakes off your nose, or you just touch your nose and everything comes off, or when you go over your nose with foundation and it won't stick. A lot of the times, you know, my foundation just didn't last me even a half day. So I was actually going to mention this in the last video that I did in the October favorites and disappointments, but I forgot. So I thought that I would include it in this month. And basically I have used primers maybe a few times, maybe 4 or 5 times during the last 2 months, and that's not a lot. I don't know what it is, but the thing is that primers just doesn't work for me. I feel that it's something that I'm spending my money on but isn't giving me something back. Next up, I'm gonna talk about this product. You know that I talked about this product in I think it was my July favorites and disappointments, and I mentioned this as a disappointment. And I also did a first impression video with this, which I can link up here and also in my description box. But I still don't like this on its own because it's way too dry. It just makes my skin look like crocodile skin, which is not cute. But I have actually mixed it with this foundation. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I have mine in the shade Porcelain. And then this is the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation, and I have this in the shade Natural. This is super dewy and this is super dry, and just by mixing them together you get the kind of in between. I get a lot of coverage when using this, but I still get less coverage because I'm blending a lot in, I'm blending some of this in. I don't get the cakey and dry, patchy foundation feeling when I'm mixing these two together, because this is super dewy and this is super dry. So these two together are so affordable. I mean, they're cruelty free and they are so cheap. And I also have a concealer that I bought late summer, something like that. This is the one I'm talking about. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer, and I have mine in the shade 100. The thing is that I have definitely used this a lot in my videos, but I did not get them to work the way that I wanted to because this dries down very, very quick. But I love to use this. This is, by the way, very, very full coverage. Did I use it today? Yeah, I used it today. And it's very full coverage. It just removes every red spot, blue spot, whatever you have. As I said, it's very dry. So what you need to do is that if you are like me, that you use concealer here, 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 you know, all over your face, then put a little bit on your chin, blend it out. Put on your nose and forehead, blend that out. Then put concealer under your eye, blend it out, and then under your other eye, because otherwise it will dry and you will get the kind of weird line from the like applicator. So definitely try to like blend one area at a time, and this will be oh so nice. And also this is also no money at all, so buy this. Next up, I have a little product from Colourpop, and this is one of their Super Shock shadows. I did not purchase this, but I ordered from Colourpop. I don't know if they celebrated 5 years or they celebrated 5 million customers. I don't know. It was something with 5. And if you were to purchase over an amount of money, you could get up to 5 products for free. And I got 5 products for free. These products are not available for you to purchase. This is an eyeshadow, as I said, and this is called Party of 5. I did use this on my lids in my soft makeup tutorial, Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, which I will link up here and also in my description box. Wow, that was like a But I have never tried their Super Shock shadows before, just because I have been a little bit on the fence about them, if they would work or not, and especially if I don't like to use my fingers since I have nails. I prefer to use a brush. But this one, you can see that I have dug my finger in it, especially when I'm trying to swatch them for you guys. But this shade, it doesn't look that much for the world, but it's a super duper, very cutesy color. It has like, I don't know how to explain it. It's definitely like a duochrome, but it's like a pink with a lot of lavender glitter in it. It's just so freaking cute, and I love this, and I'm so sorry for mentioning it since you can't buy it. I have a bronzer right here, and I have had this in my collection for a couple of years now, and there has been something about this that I was just not drawn towards this. This is I was about to say Maybelline, but no, they just on animals. This is Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Soleil, 5 Soleil. I can swatch it right here. I don't know how well you can see, but it definitely pulls orange. But it has some very nice golden shimmers in it, so it's not a matte bronzer. And I think that is the reason why I haven't used it, because I have thought, no, that's the shimmer bronzer, I don't like that. But actually, it's super duper nice. It's so beautiful, especially if you take a little bit of this and then a shimmer blush. Oh my god, it's so beautiful, and it just gives life to your skin, and it blends together because you're gonna put on a highlighter that's shiny as well. So this has been so beautiful, and I think it looks like it contains a lot of glitter, but it doesn't. It contains like not that much, and especially not when you put it on your cheeks. So I highly suggest that you check this out. It's super nice. I have been digging into an old favorite of mine, which is from the Balm. This is Manizer, which is a highlighter. If you haven't lived under a rock, you know exactly which highlighter I'm talking about. This is just the perfect like champagne-y color that's so gorgeous on the skin. It doesn't contain a lot of glitter in it, so it's just like a perfect sheen to your cheekbone, and it's just amazing. And I remember that everyone used to buy this, used to use this, I mean, and this is actually my first ever highlighter. And I just love the fact that it's so beautiful. It has an amazing sheen to it. You can definitely blend it out if you don't want too much, but this is not for you if you want like the natural look, but you can build it up to be like extreme as well. But this golden highlight goes so beautifully on my skin, and every time I'm asking my boyfriend, which product should I use? What product should I use? He always wants me to use the Balm. He loves the 50s vibe that they have, and so do I. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I think it's so creative. It's unique, and I love the Balm. And I don't think that the Balm gets enough credit, especially not for the blushes. The blushes that they have is the best. So that was all of my monthly favorite products, and now I'm gonna dig into my disappointments of the month. Next product won't come to any surprise if you watched my soft makeup tutorial that I mentioned before when I showed you guys the Colourpop eyeshadow. This is the Pixi Brow Tamer, I think, and this doesn't tame anyone. First of all, I hate that they have a clear container, because do you see how gross this looks? It's not cute at all. And also, this doesn't do anything. It feels like the brush doesn't pick up any product, and when I'm combing through my brows, it feels like I'm combing through them with a spoolie that doesn't have anything on it. If you watched my soft makeup tutorial that I talked about before, you could see me fix my brows. I was so frustrated. I was just like, oh wait, my brow fell down again, so I need to fix it. I need to fix it. I need to fix it. And I cut away so many scenes where I just was sitting there and fixing my brows, because this is total shit. It doesn't do anything, so I would not recommend you guys to spend your money on this one. The last product I have is from Wet n Wild, and this is their Catsuit liquid lipstick. This is their, let me see what it says, Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick. I have mine in the shade Nudist Peach, Coral Corruption, and Give Me Mocha, and all of these shades are horrible. I wanted to purchase all of them because I wanted to do a swatch video, and I heard that they were so freaking bomb and they were so cheap and they were the best, and I was just like, oh my god, why not? Why not? I mean, it's cheap, it's great. But I got them, and the first thing I did, I had no makeup on when I picked up the package, or it actually got delivered to my house. But I put on I put on Coral Corruption, and then an hour later I went to pee. It had just cracked all the way down to here, and I had so much in my mouth, on my teeth, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? So I thought I got a bad batch. Then the next day I tried this one, Give Me Mocha, and the same thing happened. Like an hour or two after, the same thing happened, and the same thing has happened to the Nudist Peach one. So I don't want to purchase anymore because it doesn't matter how affordable they are if they're just like an hour later gonna flake off. That was all from me today. Please let me know which were your favorites, which were your disappointments. I love to know, so please let me know. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. Please give it a like if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yeah, I will see you next one. Bye guys.